Okay, good morning, Richard. Here we are in Tony Martin's place. That's Tony down there in the red cap in the middle. They're all trotting around here at the moment, as you can see. So, beautiful morning here in Ireland. And tomorrow Wednesday is going to be a scorcher, so everybody will be happy. So I hope to talk to Tony in a few moments, just to talk about Heartbreak City, and we'll talk about the quarantine that the horse has to go into, and the Melbourne Cup. And it's an exciting time here at the moment. I was just talking to Michelle in the office, and she's fairly new here, taking over from Fiona. So we'll talk to her later about all the paperwork and quarantine and what have you. So I'll just pause this now and hope to talk to Tony in a little while. It's fascinating to watch, actually. They were doing a little trot there a minute ago, and you can see Tony directing, and he slowed them all down now again, just to a walk. Probably start cantering now again in a bit. But Tony is actually asking some of the riders, he wants them to sort of fall into line, and you know, to do things the way he wants. Sometimes, as Tony is pointing here now, sometimes a horse will sort of break away, and maybe some of these are young novices, but they're heading out now, so we'll follow them on down. So what you have here now actually is 4 or 5 horses there, you can see, going up the gallops and breaking away. So what you actually have here now is a little warm up. 4 will probably go and do a gallop, and then Tony will send another few up. So it's really a gentle little warm up. That's Tony in front of me there now. The two of us are just running up here to catch the horses on the gallops. Tony will give us a few words on what they're doing, and he tells me that Heartbreak City's gone into quarantine for the Melbourne Cup. So it's exciting times here now in the stable. Here's 2 coming up. Who is they, Tony? Do you know them?
A couple of young horses. They're going to do a bit on the round. Nikolai, they've never ran. First, second, that is by Cave Tara.
Okay.
Rennie's going around there, Jimmy hasn't sacked yet. So wait till Niall comes, and Niall will give you the lead. Jump off a little further, jump off a bit further behind Niall. Because he's after coming up here, you'll be doing a bit more. You know, well, you won't because of him.
You'll be minding him.
Yeah, you'll be minding him. We're going from here, you know what you want, now jump off a length and a half. And over there, get within a length, and just leave him lobbing and switched. Now, he doesn't know how to gallop at all. He's never done any more than a canter, man. So it'll be his first time to do a nice swing of canter, you know. Some of the jumpers will probably go to do a bit on the sand.
Okay. So Heartbreak City, anyway.
Yeah.
What's the story with the quarantine? Is it a bit of a nuisance, or?
It is all right, yeah. Look, he's
Where is he now at the moment? Is he
in Newmarket at the moment in quarantine. There's 2 good lads with him, Davy Dean and Arthur Fenley. He did his last good bit of work in Navan the other day. Worked very well. He's fit, and it's just a matter of keeping him ticking over. He's ready to go. So,
as the handicap king, all the big handicap winners and the whole lot, what's he carrying in the Melbourne Cup? It's supposed to be 8 stone 5 or something, is it? What do you feel about that? Has he got a good chance, or?
I think he's a fair weight. He's on the equivalent of the rating he has. He's 113 here in Ireland and England, and he carries 53.5, which I think relates to 113. So we're on our fair handicap market. He should be competitive off that, the way he won in the Ebor. You imagine he should, and we think he's in great form. So hopefully he's definitely not going there without a chance.
And just, Tony, looking at Melbourne Cups in the past, the pace, the speed coming up the straight and everything, and the racing left-handed, any worries there?
No, I have no worries. Like, he won over 1.2 miles, a very good race in Cork at the start of the year, over 1.2 miles. Cork was right-handed. He won the Ebor big race the other day in York, and that was left-handed. No, I have no worry, but I think he's 6-year-old now, he's aged, he's plenty of experience. He seems to adapt to anything that we can throw at him, and I'd be very happy with him.
A few horses coming up there now.
Yeah, this horse that he won is being his voice is spring leading them. So horse King of the Castle. Another horse No Secrets. Then we've adapted to No Dice and Lip Service.
And who's the grade there, Tony?
There's a filly by Saint called Absent. Nice horse behind it by Walk in the Park. Another nice horse behind him. Learning to settle Goldstruck. Raven's Pass horse. He's a horse that should mix around the over hurdles and on the flat.
Great stuff.
That look good now. We'll just see what they're like when they come back. We'll listen to their blow and hear what the jockeys have to say, and hopefully be happy with the outcome.
Yeah. You seem very happy and relaxing yourself. The stable's coming back into good form after a little bit of a lean spell. Everything's flying now, Tony. You must be delighted, like.
Like as you see here, there's a lot going on. We were here a few years with a lot of alterations to make the place. We had a lot of hiccups and a lot of problems. Some maybe of our own making, but we were only trying to make the place look better.
Yeah.
Environment-wise for the horses, and touchwood, it seems to be coming together now. And the most important thing is the horses seem to be healthy.
Yeah, good stuff.
They were unhealthy there for a long time, and I'd say maybe it was of our own doing.
I remember the last time I was talking to you a few years ago, you were saying that, all right, you had problems with the water, and only for a neighbour was coming along and helping you with water, and you had a brilliant spell after that. Like, you were so grateful to him and indebted to him, you know.
With a lot, as I said, there was a lot of troubles and different things went wrong, and touch wood, a few more since, but
that's life.
We're overcoming them and we're getting there. As you said, it seems to be running well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they kind of show you themselves, when you have 3-4 weeks before Galway.
Yeah.
This year, and since they haven't been letting us down.
Yeah.
And prior to that they had, but they just weren't right and they weren't there, so hopefully we're fairly good there at the moment.
Yeah. Just one final thing now before I go. ITV Racing taken over from Channel 4, who had it for 25 years. They're taking over in January. Well, anything you'd like to see what they might do that Channel 4 didn't do? I mean, Mark Johnston came out there with a very controversial statement there back in the summer saying they should get rid of betting altogether, and people were scratching their heads and wondering what he was on about. Anything you'd like to see ITV Racing bringing or putting in?
No, I don't think there's much Annie can do. It's going to be the same team, only for a different firm running it. Like, you'll have the same men. I presume you'll have Mick Fitzgerald, you'll have all the usual boys on it there, and they're a good team. Doesn't matter who they're working for. Only under a different banner. Mark Johnston's point about maybe like gambling is probably with the bookies. So probably you'd like to see them putting more into racing, like you can see in France and Australia how much to put into racing. There it's all funded. Yeah,
it comes back out of the hopes and everything into racing. Yeah.
No, everyone have their opinion. I definitely would like to see more money coming into it that way. That's why the prize money is so good in France and Australia. But sure, look, it is what it is. I'm not the man to be talking about it.
Exactly, yeah, you just get on with the old racing and producing the winners. And finally, Tony, Melbourne Cup, have you ever been out there before? You must be looking forward to heading down to the sun, down under. Have you been there before? Or?
No, it's all new to me. I've never been to Australia. Worked in America when I was a kid, alright, and been around England, things like that. But no, it's a new venture. It's the experience we're looking forward to, and fingers crossed, hopefully it'll go well.
Great stuff. Thanks a million, Tony.
Cheers.